Why did Mase addresses Shannon Sharpe for calling him a fake pastor like this? You wanted to be tough with Mike Epps, and you settled quicker than Diddy did. Cassie Skip Bayless told you put your glasses back on, but you so aggressive anytime somebody black say anything. Yet again, we find ourselves amid another challenge for Shannon Sharpe, and this time the opponent is not a comedian but a rapper. Or so Shannon Sharpe claims, labeling him a pseudo-preacher turned thug. Mase threw some shade last week towards Shannon and Mike Epps, and if you haven't seen that video yet, go take a look. It's from It Is What It Is with Cam and Mase, where their banter is all in jest. Mase quipped, "Go ahead, if you're up for it. We're not boxing, Shannon. I know you're BRC, but I'm not stepping into the ring with you." It was all laughs and light-hearted fun, but Shannon didn't seem to see the funny side. It appears he might have missed the full context, not realizing Mase and Cam were just cracking jokes. In response, Shannon called Mase out, dubbing him a fake pastor turned gangster. Listen for yourself.
Okay.
I just wanted to talk to him. And now everybody, Ocho, not everybody got something to say. But you notice what, Ocho? Because here's the thing. If you think about it, Ocho, I'm coming up on 4 years of having Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
And it's all of a sudden,
even
everybody. I mean, there's this pastor that that used to with that I guess now he a gangster pastor. All of a sudden talking about he wants somebody to pull up.
They got them out there now.
Now all of a sudden, I mean, he gonna do so much. He need to sit his little roly-poly ass down. But this is what I do. This is what I'm saying. After talking to my sister, I ain't finna beef with nobody else.
Nope. Wait, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Nah, Ocho. I think the thing is for me.
Wait, stay with me real quick now.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I love what you and Mike did, but you putting us in a situation where now we've set a precedent where people can now take shots, can say what they want to say, and they can get away with it because now you promise, sis, you're not gonna get any more beef. So anytime anybody says anything, they can get away with it. At some point, we're gonna have to stand your ground like the Florida law.
My job.
Stand our ground.
No, my job for you is, you remember that money that you brought out, is to make sure you get 3 times that.
On Mase's podcast, It Is What It Is, last night, Mase addressed Shannon Sharpe. Echoing the previous situation with Mike Epps, this is the juncture where both parties should pause the public discourse and connect directly, perhaps through a phone call, to clarify their intentions. What began as light-hearted jesting is teetering towards more serious altercations. Mase's response to Shannon Sharpe took on a more confrontational tone. Here's a snippet of what Mase had to say in response to Sharpe's remarks.
Listen, Shannon, I'm not the one to play with. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to take that road. I'm going to take a different road with you. Listen, let me start with respect and let me end with class, okay? You started out being very aggressive with Ja Morant, Pops, at a Laker game. If you are for black people, this is not the way to carry yourself. And let me go further than that. You wanted to be tough with Mike Epps, and you settled quicker than Diddy and Cassie. Listen. And thirdly, you call yourself coming at me, right? You want to be aggressive with me, right? Listen, you showed poise, respect, wherewithal, resolve, compassion, reverence for Skip Bayless. Why are you so aggressive anytime somebody black say something? The man said, put your glasses on, and you put your glasses back on. Don't play with me. Put your glasses back on, Shannon. I respect you, and I do not want to go there with you. I respect you.
It might not be common knowledge among the younger crowd, but Mase, once a notable rapper, is quite the wordsmith. He's adept at zeroing in on contentious moments, like when Shannon Sharpe had a heated exchange with Ja Morant Dad, but maintained composure with his co-host Skip Bayless. Some keep highlighting this, suggesting Sharpe would react differently if Bayless were a different race, but Sharpe doesn't bring that on-air intensity to coworkers. The comedians he claps back at are those who provoke him first, so comparing his response to them with his dynamic with Bayless is an oversimplification. However, I must say, Sharpe's reaction to Mase was a bit much. While on the defensive after a series of attacks, Sharpe could have recognized that Mase's comments weren't meant to be hostile. Unfortunately, Sharpe escalated things unnecessarily. These two should really hash it out privately because this misunderstanding could spiral out of control. Mase isn't shying away, and for Sharpe, this must be exasperating, especially after his successful interview with Cat Williams. Now, it seems he's at odds with a new person daily. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What's your take on Mase's reply to Sharpe? Who do you think stepped over the line, Mase or Sharpe? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for updates.